Are you looking for the best e-bikes under $3,000 in 2025? After months of intensive testing across various terrains and conditions, I've compiled what I believe are the top electric bikes under $3,000 for 2025. I've personally put each of these through rigorous real-world scenarios to help you find your perfect match. This video is part 2 of a 3-part series. If you missed part 1, I left a link for you at the end of this video. Check it out after watching. Now, let's dig in. First up, the ultimate utility champion at $1,899. The Aventon Abound SR rightfully earned our Best Utility E-Bike of 2025 award. When I first took it for a spin, I was immediately struck by how natural and responsive it felt. This bike doesn't announce itself as an electric, it simply enhances your own pedaling in a way that feels intuitive. The 750-watt rear hub motor with a torque sensor responds instantly to pedal pressure, making the bike feel like an extension of yourself. During my test rides, I consistently got about 35 miles using maximum assist, which is plenty for daily errands, but on minimal assist I was stunned to reach 87 miles, perfect for longer adventures. What really sets the Abound SR apart is its security features. The 4G chip for tracking and remote deactivation gave me peace of mind when parking in urban areas. The lockable kickstand and alarm system actually work. I tested the alarm in a crowded area and it definitely draws attention. For those concerned about theft, these features alone might justify the price. The bike conquered our standard hill test in just 1 minute and 18 seconds, which is impressive for a utility model. It also stops reliably, averaging 20 feet and 5 inches in our brake tests. With a payload capacity of 440 pounds, it easily handled grocery runs. The only real downsides? It ships as a Class 2 bike, requiring an app adjustment to reach Class 3 speeds. At $1,899, it's not the cheapest option. Though I'd argue it delivers exceptional value for the price, by the way. If you're finding this video helpful, then feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Okay, let's get back to the video. Second up on our list is an e-bike that breaks the mold. Most folding bikes involve serious compromises, but the Rad Expand 5 Plus does not. What impressed me most during testing was the handling. The BMX-style handlebar completely transforms the experience compared to the flat handlebars common on folders. The combination of front suspension and chunky tires absorb rough surfaces with ease. The 750-watt rear hub motor had no trouble with hills and let us complete our test climb in 1 minute and 23 seconds. Range was another pleasant surprise, 39 miles on maximum assist and a whopping 83 miles on minimal during my testing. The torque sensor makes all the difference compared to the regular Rad Expand 5 at $1,899. It offers excellent value with its UL certified battery safety, reliable frame latch, and excellent braking performance. The main limitation is the rider fit. This e-bike is best for those between 4'10" and 5'10". At 315 pounds, the payload capacity is good but not exceptional. See the link below after watching for more details on this e-bike. Let's move on to an e-bike where comfort meets versatility at $2,099. The Euphree City Robin X Plus took home the Best E-Bike for Women of 2025 award, though its appeal certainly isn't limited to women. After spending hours in the saddle during testing, I can confirm comfort is this bike's superpower. The upright position, plush saddle, curved handlebars, and standard suspension seat posts create an exceptionally comfortable ride. What sets this bike apart is the ability to switch between a torque sensor and cadence sensor, essentially giving you 2 riding experiences in one bike. I found myself using the torque sensor for more natural assistance when wanting exercise, and switching to cadence when I wanted an easier ride with less effort. During commutes, I appreciated thoughtful features like the built-in cafe lock with passcode and the auto assist mode that works like cruise control. The rack can handle 100 pounds of cargo, making it practical for shopping trips or carrying gear. With a 500-watt motor and 672 watt-hour battery, I got about 29 miles on maximum assist and 68 miles on minimal in real-world testing. It's not the fastest hill climber at 1 minute and 29 seconds on our test hill, but the trade-off in comfort is worth it for many riders. At $2,099, it delivers a premium experience that feels a class above most bikes in this price range. Okay, next up, The Blixol X surprised me with its blend of classic cruiser styling and cutting-edge technology. It doesn't look high-tech at first glance, but this bike packs electronic shifting, auto assist, basically cruise control, high and low beam headlights, and even turn signals. During testing, I was really impressed by the 750-watt hub motor with a torque sensor. It manages to feel natural when pedaling lightly, but delivers serious power when you push harder. Hill climbing? It was impressive, clocking in at 1 minute and 19 seconds on our test hill. And the range? It exceeded expectations at 38 miles on maximum assist and 86 miles on minimal assist. The handling was surprisingly nimble for a cruiser, with weight distribution and mid-sized tires contributing to maneuverability that honestly belies its cruiser classification. The low 17-inch standover height also makes it accessible for a wide range of riders, especially for those who might struggle with more aggressive frame designs. At $1,899, it delivers substantial value with its feature set and performance. That said, my only complaints were the need to use the app to unlock Class 3 capabilities and the average brake performance, which resulted in a stopping distance of 21 feet and 11 inches. Okay, moving on. Our next e-bike just screams fun. Nothing in our testing matched the Ride 1 Up Revv 1 series when it comes to pure fun. Available in 3 models, a hardtail at $1,795, a full suspension at $2,295, and a dirt model at $2,495. This lineup delivers serious power across the board. I primarily tested the dirt model, and its hill climbing ability was, well, astonishing. It completed our test hill in just 1 minute and 13 seconds, even when limited to 20 miles per hour. The 1,000-watt rear hub motor delivers immediate power, making it feel more like a motorcycle than a bicycle at times. Range testing showed about 28 miles on pure throttle power, which is pretty impressive considering the performance. Comfort does vary between models, though. I definitely recommend the full suspension or dirt versions if you're not riding on flat pavement. With payload capacities of up to 400 pounds and options to add cargo accessories or even an extra battery, these bikes are surprisingly versatile despite their focus on performance. For riders who want the option to ride without pedaling much, the Revv 1 series delivers an exhilarating experience that's hard to match at this price point. Let's move on to the electric one. This earned the Best Commuter e-bike of 2025 award. It delivers premium features that are rarely found at this price point. The centerpiece is the pinion gearbox, an internal gear system at the bottom bracket that shifts electronically and even automatically downshifts when you stop. During weeks of commuting in all sorts of conditions, I really fell in love with this system. When approaching a stoplight, the bike automatically shifts to a lower gear, making starts effortless. Combined with the Gates carbon belt drive, it creates an incredibly low-maintenance package. The gearbox only needs attention after 6,000 miles, and the belt lasts at least twice as long as a chain. The Superfly 750-watt motor uses a cadence sensor with 96 magnets for immediate power delivery that feels responsive but not jerky. Hill performance was solid and clocked in at 1 minute and 23 seconds on our hill test. And braking, exceptional, just 17 feet and 9 inches on average, which is among the best I tested. The collapsible stem and quick release front wheel offer some portability, though it's not quite a true folding bike. The range is good but not exceptional. I got 32 miles on maximum assist and 53 miles on minimal. At $2,199, it's not exactly cheap, but for daily commuters seeking reliability and ease of use, it represents excellent value for the features provided. Okay, next up, the Mokwheel Obsidian, an off-road adventure machine priced at $2,199. The Mokwheel Obsidian earned the Best Full Suspension Fat Tire e-bike for 2025 award by delivering exceptional off-road capability at a relatively accessible price point. The 1,000-watt rear hub motor peaks at 1,500 watts, which makes this the most powerful bike I tested. It completed our hill test in just 1 minute and 2 seconds. Taking this bike off-road really revealed its true capabilities. the full suspension system with 130 millimeters of front fork travel and 50 millimeters of rear shock handled rough terrain that would be punishing on most fat tire bikes. I have to admit, I was initially concerned about the step-through frame option. I expected some flex, but it actually proved to be surprisingly rigid during testing. The 941 watt-hour battery delivered about 37 miles on maximum assist and 59 miles on minimal assist in my real-world testing. What really makes this bike unique is its off-grid power capabilities. It's compatible with Mokwheel's inverter and solar panel accessories, making it perfect for hunters, fishermen, campers, and overlanders. At $2,199 for both step-through and high-step models, it offers solid value. Of course, there are a couple of drawbacks. The single-frame size is recommended for riders between 5'6" and 6'8", and the longer stopping distance of 24 feet 10 inches in our brake tests is worth noting. And then we have the Lectric XP 2.0. Value-packed fat tire, priced between $1,399 and $1,599. The Lectric XP 2.0 stands out for packing premium features into an affordable package. While I had limited testing time with this model, what really impressed me was Lectric's PWR Plus programming. It provides smooth yet powerful assistance, which is honestly quite remarkable at this price point. At $1,399 for the standard model with a 720 watt-hour battery, and $1,599 for the long-range version with a 960 watt-hour battery, you get features you'd usually find on much more expensive bikes. I'm talking about an 8-speed drivetrain, hydraulic brakes, an RST Renegade suspension fork, and a torque sensor. According to Lectric, it's the only fat tire e-bike under $2,000 with an EMTB level ISO 4210 D10 certification, which speaks to its durability. What makes this bike stand out is how it delivers power. It offers easy assistance with just a slight turn of the pedals, but still has plenty of reserve for tackling hills or off-road situations. Now, while full specifications and testing data were still preliminary at the time of my evaluation, this bike represents tremendous value. It's a great option for fat tire e-bike fans looking for a smooth, natural ride for commuting, rail trails, camping, or even light off-roading. Then we have the Aventon Soltera 2.5 Nimble City Companion, priced at $1,399. For urban riders seeking a lighter, more agile option, the Aventon Soltera 2.5 delivers a refreshingly natural riding experience. At around 45 pounds, it's significantly lighter than most e-bikes, making it easier to carry upstairs or load onto bike racks. During city testing, I really appreciated the Aventon torque sensor that provides responsive, natural assistance. The Soltera offers a more upright riding position than many city bikes, improving comfort for longer rides without sacrificing handling. The street tires with low rolling resistance contributed to efficient riding and good range, despite the smaller 345.8 watt-hour battery. Hill climbing isn't this bike's strength at 1 minute and 56 seconds on our test course, but it handles urban inclines adequately. Braking performance was solid at 22 feet and 4 inches average stopping distance. At $1,399, it offers good value for riders who want electric assistance without the bulk and weight of more powerful models. It's particularly well suited to current cyclists who want to extend their range or tackle hills more easily without changing their riding style dramatically. And finally, we have the Tenways CGO 600 Pro Stealth Electric, priced at $1,599. For riders who don't want their bike screaming, "I'm electric," the Tenways CGO 600 Pro offers a beautifully minimalist design with a natural riding experience. Available in single-speed belt drive or 8-speed chain versions, both priced at $1,599. It's one of the lightest e-bikes. I tested at just 42 pounds with the battery installed, or 37 pounds without. The 350-watt hub motor with torque sensor provides subtle assistance that seamlessly supplements pedaling, feeling more like a traditional bike with a constant tailwind than an electric vehicle. During testing, I got about 33 miles on maximum assist and 46 miles on minimal, respectable figures for the 360 watt-hour battery. Hill climbing isn't its forte at 1 minute and 44 seconds on our test hill, with the expectation that the 8-speed might be slightly faster. But for flat to moderately hilly urban environments, it's more than adequate. The clean design with mostly integrated wiring, discrete motor, and attractive paint options drew compliments throughout my testing period. Available in multiple frame sizes to fit riders from 5 feet 7 inches to over 6 feet 5 inches. This bike is perfect for e-bike skeptics who are current cyclists, fans of minimalist design, or apartment dwellers who need to carry their bike frequently. The under $3,000 e-bike market in 2025 offers remarkable variety and value. From the utility-focused Aventon Abound SR to the adventure-ready Mokwheel Obsidian to the minimalist Tenways CGO 600 Pro, there's something for every riding style and need. After months of testing these bikes in various conditions, I'm continually impressed by how the technology has advanced and become more accessible. Features like torque sensors, electronic shifting, and integrated security systems that were once limited to high-end models are now available at more reasonable price points. Whether you're looking for a car replacement, a commuting companion, or a weekend adventure machine, these 10 models represent the best balance of performance, features, and value in the current market. So what do you think? Which one is for you? Leave a comment and let me know if I missed any in this list. I also left a link here to part 1 in case you missed it. See you next time.